Golemania. The Golemania mod adds some brand new golems into the game. These golems have completely new appearances and abilities and can be powerful allies or dangerous enemies. Unlike small golems, large golems need to be crafted through the Golem Forge. You can find it in villages or craft it yourself. To create a golem in the Golem Forge, you first need to insert a golem tablet into the receptacle at the top. The golem tablet can also be found or crafted. When placed in the Golem Forge's tablet receptacle, the Golem Forge can read the instructions on the tablet and is able to create the golem described on the tablet. You need to collect the materials and put them in the Golem Forge's furnace. Once the Golem Forge has the necessary materials to make the golem, it gets to work. Heating the materials up into a liquid form and pouring them into its mold, the Golem Forge's piston then presses down on the mold to shape the golem, and your golem is done. Small golems can be summoned with common materials, like iron golems. Coal golem isn't actually one golem, it's 3 small golems stacked on top of each other. This trio often fight over who should be on top of the pile, but all 3 share a burning passion for lighting furnaces. The coal golem is left feeling a bit burnt out after lighting furnaces though, and can be repaired using coal. Amethyst golem is possibly the friendliest golem ever. It follows you around hoping to use its skills to help whenever possible. If you're curious to see what lies beneath the Amethyst Golem's pumpkin, it can be removed using shears to reveal its adorably derpy face. Although they never attack, they reflect damage from attackers. To summon a Cobblestone Golem, you need a creeper head. The Cobblestone Golem is a giant living gravestone with a creeper face. As you'd expect, Cobblestone Golems attack hostile mobs by exploding, dealing massive damage. Interestingly, it reorganizes its body after exploding. Noted that it will also attack the player who attacks it, so don't accidentally hurt it. And the reorganized Cobblestone Golem will lose all memory and become your partner again. If it loses part of its body during reorganization, the Cobblestone Golem becomes damaged and can be repaired with a cobblestone. Piglins now craft golden golems. The golden golem only attack if you're wearing gold. Luckily, not all golden golems are bad. If built by a player, golden golems will defend players instead, attacking any hostile mobs that get too near. Golden golems are fairly weak, but shouldn't be underestimated, as they deal a lot of damage when attacking. Golden golems are also known to occasionally celebrate after defeating a certain number of opponents. Furnace Golem is a famous golem from Minecraft Earth. When the Furnace Golem is enraged, its flames burn twice as bright. It punches its opponents and flings them into the air, setting them on fire. Damaged Furnace Golems can be repaired using iron ingots. Diamond Golem attacks its opponents by cutting them to pieces using its sword arm. It also strategically uses its shield to block opposing attacks before using the shield to bash its enemies. Damaged Diamond Golems can be repaired using diamonds. In addition, the Diamond Golem can also use diamond patrol beacons to patrol a path set by the player. You can right-click the patrol beacons so that the number of rings they have around them corresponds to the order you want your golem to patrol in. Obsidian Golem is an extremely powerful golem, with an appearance similar to the Redstone Golem from Minecraft Dungeons. The Obsidian Golem's primary method of attacking is to shoot bullets at its targets, which burst on contact, dealing considerable damage. If the golem's target gets too close to it, it will attempt to back away. If that fails, the Obsidian Golem will launch an attack, which may be its usual ranged attack, or a devastating swipe with its arm, dealing heavy damage. Damaged Obsidian Golems can be repaired using obsidian. Also, the Obsidian Golem serves as a handy method of transport. Right-clicking an Obsidian Golem with an empty hand will let you ride it, similarly to a horse. Be aware that Obsidian Golem may overheat when forged. Overheated golems are golems that were exposed to too much heat when forged, causing them to be hostile. All overheated golems have a weakness, causing them to be briefly stunned. If you use 3 buckets of water on them while they're stunned, they'll be cooled down and brought back to their senses. The Obsidian Golem does have a weakness though. With a well-timed hit, it's possible to launch its projectile back it, knocking it down for a while. TNT Golem is as destructive as it sounds, launching TNT out of its hands, dealing heavy damage to enemy mobs and nearby blocks. The TNT Golem attacks opposing mobs by shooting primed TNT from its hands at them. Just like the Obsidian Golem, the TNT Golem can be ridden. It's a much less useful mode of transport, since its tracks can't move very fast, but it can be controlled to shoot TNT by pressing the spacebar, making it a handy utility for destroying terrain or mining. The TNT Golem has a massive weakness to fire. If it's burning for too long, its fuse will light and it'll explode. If the TNT Golem is damaged by an explosion, whether it's from an opposing mob or its own TNT, it'll get stunned briefly. If it gets killed, the TNT Golem launches one last attack, blowing itself up, dealing extreme damage to anything nearby. Netherite Golem is a diamond golem but reinforced with netherite. It has a large tail, hoglin visor, and replaced its sword with a large hammer. The netherite golem attacks by slamming its netherite hammer down upon its target, dealing heavy damage and setting its target on fire. It's kept its shield bash attack from when it was a diamond golem, but has also gained the ability to swing its spiked tail at enemies. If named gilded with a name tag, the ancient debris on the netherite golem are replaced with gilded blackstone. Damaged netherite golems can be repaired using netherite scraps. Nick Gubb's Blades. This mod adds post-dragon upgrades to all vanilla sword. Each upgrade is unique, providing different gameplay options. The Heart of Final is the core material for upgrading these swords and can be dropped by the Ender Dragon. Groveblade is an upgrade to a wooden sword. When you attack a mob with this weapon, 8 razor leaves will appear, damaging nearby enemies. They do not deal great damage. Its main feature is that when razor leaves go through mobs drop XP orbs. If used on dirt ground, it will spread bone meal around to encourage plant growth. Gaia is an upgrade to a stone sword, which can be used on a solid ground to raise a Gaia pillar. When mobs are being attacked with any sword, except this one, in the range of this pillar, they'll take additional damage. Excalibur is an upgrade to an iron sword. When there are many undead near you, it will charge, allowing you to summon a wave of light that purge undead on swing. Gold Hoarder is an upgrade to a golden sword. When you kill a mob, there is a chance for it to drop something of value. Each valuable kept in the inventory will increase the damage done by this sword by 0.2%, capping at 128%. Yamato is an upgrade to a diamond sword and can be unsheathed by right-click. When unsheathed, attacks on mobs leave reality slice that deal damage to nearby enemies, piercing their armor. Blasphemy is the only long-range weapon in this mod. It uses durability as bullets. When the 6 rounds of bullets are used up, you can right-click to refill them, so theoretically it has infinite durability. We Go Gym. We Go Gym is a mod that adds a fitness twist to your Minecraft world with a range of new poses and exercises. All the links are in the description. Have fun and have a nice day.